I got asked a good question. If you were to flip Drew Pearson and Michael Irvin, who thrives better? Dallas Cowboy receiver edition. Football. You know you love it. Drew Pearson played with Roger Staubach, caught some big time passes. Didn't really thrive because the era wasn't receiver friendly as what Michael Irvin did. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, one of the baddest receivers I ever saw. But he played in what I call a more friendlier era for receivers to shine. He's part of the 3 championships, and he was the fire plug that got the Cowboys going, along with Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman. But Drew Pearson played in an era where it wasn't as pass friendly. And I'm always going to kind of go with the guy who didn't benefit from it. I don't know if Mike Irvin would have thrived the same with Roger Staubach as his quarterback and Tony Dorsett as a running back and that style of offense. I don't know because the physicality was a different era. He had bigger numbers than Pearson, yes, probably about 3 or 4,000. Does that necessarily mean he was better? Not necessarily, because Drew Pearson was a big time playmaker. Took forever and a day for him to get to the Hall of Fame, but I believe Drew Pearson would have been big time with a Jimmy Johnson led offense because on playing on the Landry, he was big time. I got a feeling he would have been just as productive with what they had in the 90s. I really do. I don't know how Irvin would have done because again, it was a different style. And I do think Staubach was a better quarterback than Aikman. To me, like if Dorsett was bad, so Dorsett would have hit even scarier with that line in the 90s. But the Pearson Michael Irvin argument, I think Drew Pearson would have probably loaned himself being a little bit better because of the style of receiver he was. And I think that with the play action that they did, I think it would have even brought him even bigger gains. I really do. Because I think Drew Pearson is one of the most underrated receivers ever. I think Michael Irvin doesn't get his due either. But if I had to flip flop them, I think Drew Pearson comes out ahead because I like some of the routes he did. And he was a big time playmaker with Staubach. The way they ran their offense, I think he would have definitely thrived. I think that if you flipped them, it was a good question that I got asked. How would it have been? Because you taking 2 playmakers and the 88 number should have been retired. It should have just been those two. Um, Shouldn't have been nobody else wearing 88 after Mike Irvin. I think that's absurd. I think that really is absurd. I don't understand why they did that. So, but those two um, were interesting because to me, that's who I associate 88 with. And big time plays um, and doing the thing. When I think about doing the thing, those two come to mind. So I would say, but I think Drew Pearson never gets his due. He never gets his due. You know, it's a shame it took him so long to get in the Hall of Fame because they are trying to regulate. Go by the ideology of the now. It's a different era when Cats was playing back then the now. So I just don't think it's right. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like and hit that membership because when you do request videos, I bring back and true. And stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay honest, stay you. And this is a good one. Flipping Drew Pearson, and Michael Irvin. Who you got? How would it have been to you if you remember the two like I do, and you were to put them, switch it around? Who you think would have came on top? I think Pearson would have thrived with Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith. I think Mike Irvin would have been a bit more disciplined and focused, but it's different. I'm out.